Hi guys, can you hear me loud and clear? Great. So, shall we start or you guys want me to wait for other people? Okay, he'll not come. Okay, then let us start then. Just a second. Okay, so today we'll be studying about cloud. Can you see my screen? No, you cannot. Okay, can you see my screen now? Okay. So today topic is cloud security. So before we start about cloud security, before we learn what is a cloud security, we need to understand what is a cloud and what are the kinds of cloud type of clouds we have, okay, and what are the things we have in cloud. So my question to you is, what is a cloud? What do you understand by the term cloud? Tell me. Tell me, Ayan. Simranjit, what is a cloud? Used for data storage. Okay, what else? Working of something over internet. Okay, you know what? Cloud is nothing, just your server. So what is server used for? Server is used for each and everything, for storing your data, for storing your software, for where you can use your software, everything, right? Storage server has different purpose. Same as we have cloud. Now, server is at one place in your office and you need LAN cables to use that server, right? But in cloud, you can use that server from anywhere in the world. Like you have Google storage, Google Drive. Now on Google Drive, you upload any photo from anywhere in the world, you can look at that photo, right? Then in that point of time, you use your Google Drive to access your photos or any kind of document, whatever documents you have uploaded on Google Drive. So same way you have Google Photos. In Google Photos also anywhere in the world, all you need is an internet connection and a device to look your photos in which you can log in and you can look for that. Or like Gmail, your email ID. All you need is an internet connection and a device and a computer. You type your email ID, you type your password and you will be able to see your data. Like that on cloud you can do each and everything. So why do we have cloud? Actually, one thing is that we have you can access it from anywhere. Second thing, you can store anything and you can actually use it for different purpose. What purpose it contains? Like suppose you have a laptop which is an old laptop, which is not a good laptop. RAM is less, spacage is less, work slow, and these things you have. Now you don't have money to upgrade your laptop, because upgrading your laptop will require a new laptop. A new laptop costs you around 40 to 50,000, right? What you can do, instead of buying a new laptop, you can buy a space over a cloud. Basically, you can rent a space over a cloud. Now that depends how much space you require, what kind of software you require. Suppose you want to play a high-end game. Okay, you want to play a high-end game, your laptop does not suppose. You can buy a space over a cloud, you can download that particular game on a cloud, and you can access that game from anywhere in the world. All you need is a device and your credentials. As soon as you have these things, you can anytime play that game and switch it off and finish from anywhere in the world. All you need is a space on a cloud and a device, and you can play that game from anywhere. Or if you're an organization, any software you want to download, you can do that. Now suppose in your office right now you have 10 people. Now with the increase in number, with the increase in the this company's growth, your employees will also increase. Now instead of buying space, you instead of like buying more servers, you can rent servers on cloud. You can rent space on clouds, and you can increase and decrease anytime whatever the requirement you have. That is basically your cloud. So we'll be studying about how you can provide security to your cloud, and before that you will learn what are the kinds of clouds we have, what are the kinds of services we can access over a cloud. So did you get it? What is a cloud? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, great. So if you go by the definition, cloud is basically com- cloud computing is delivery of computing services. So all the services which your server provides, which your computer actually requires, those services are being provided by the cloud. Now, reasons why companies actually using cloud. So the main and the foremost reason is you're maintaining focus. Now, maintaining focus means that suppose you're a non-IT firm, you need cloud, you need storage, you need servers, you need IT department, right? Now instead of keeping another two people for IT department, another server in your organization, what you can do, you can rent a cloud from third party like Amazon, IBM, Microsoft, Google. You can rent the cloud from them, and they'll take care of each and everything for security, for any upgradation, from for any backup, for any security. It's their headache. Whatever you need, you just tell them, they'll do it for you. All you need, just have to pay them money and give them order. Okay, I need this, take this money, do it for me. Now when you do that, you can maintain full focus on your business, which is a non-IT business. Suppose it's a financial business, you can have full focus on that instead of focusing on the IT department, because you actually have to manage all the departments, and the head of the company will have to manage all the departments in that point of time. But when you rent a cloud on the net, when you rent a cloud, you don't have to manage your IT department. Everything will be done by the third party. Second is your business agility. Business agility. Agility means basically furti se kaam karna. So basically that when you are doing business, you can have, basically it means the same. You can have full focus on the business instead of IT department. Then reduced capital expenditure. Now it's a small firm, suppose, or it's a big firm as well, whatever kind of firm it is. Basically for small firm, the example suits better. Now it's 10 people firm or 20 people firm. Instead of buying a server, you can rent it, right? You can rent a cloud server. So buying a server, buying softwares, all those things will cost you too much. And if your organization is increasing with the employees or decreasing with the employees, you can manage that particular space which you are taking on rent. Instead of buying the laptops or high end laptops, or selling the high end laptops, what you can do, you can just buy a space over a cloud, and you can buy normal laptops, and then through that you can reduce the expenditure of your organization. Then you have scalability. Scale is basically increasing or decreasing, depends upon the requirement. So anytime you require 100 GB space, just pay them more, they'll give you 100 GB space. Anytime you require less space, just decrease your amount, you can manage your space. So anytime, any point of time you need more space, less space, you can do that. Totally depends upon you. Whatever kind of time, whatever thing you required, they can do that for you. Then access from anywhere. So cloud is something which is mobile. So mobile, if I'll say that, from anywhere in the world you can access the data which is stored in your cloud, right? Then staff efficiency. Basically staff efficiency is there because you don't have to manage IT department. So if you have need an IT department, you'll have to keep 2 or 3 people for that: networking guy, your security person. Then there is another space over there for your staff to sit, for the space where you need a cloud or your server to stand. All these you required for that. So it's staff efficiency. Then you require reduce sorry staff efficiency is something else, and staff efficiency is basically non-IT sector exactly, and reduced non-IT, reduced need, reduced Need for on-site IT staff. Okay, so both things are same actually, staff efficiency and on-site IT staff. Then you have few maintenance concern. So if you don't have servers with you, you don't have IT staff with you, you don't have to maintain your data, because everything will be done by the third party. So data backup will be taken by them, your data security will be done by them, because if they'll not do the data security, then other companies will not go to these companies third party cloud security cloud provider services to store their data with them, right? So they provide you very good security on their data, right? Then what are the problems with cloud computing actually? What problems faced by the companies when they take third party cloud? So the problem first thing is loss of control. So everything is done by that particular cloud service department. So if you're taking cloud of Amazon, now all you can do is you can just upload and download or delete data of yours. You will have no other control over that particular cloud. So you will not be having an admin access over the cloud. So anytime you need a backup over the cloud, you will not be able to take it, because only and only your cloud computer, your cloud company will take that for you when they decide. It's not in your hand that you will tell them, okay, take my backup. No, it's according to them when they want. So anytime there is a downtime in that particular cloud, you will not be able to access the cloud. So you will have no control over your cloud data. Basically, you can only download, upload, and delete the data, make changes into that. But anytime you want to take admin access to that, you will not be able to take that. Second is your lack of trust. Now you have no idea like what kind of security they are providing, right? Anytime any hacker tries to break the security and your data is gone. That's what it is. Third is multi-tenancy. Multi-tenancy is basically you will not be able to deploy any kind of firewall over it, because that's something which your cloud services don't allow their users to do, that to deploy any kind of cloud services on them. Neither you will be able to take any kind of backup. No backup agents and no antivirus. That is your multi-tenancy. Then we have different type of clouds. Basically deploy models of cloud computing. Mainly there are three: private, public, and hybrid. But here we have divided them into four parts. One is your private computer, private cloud. So private cloud is something which are deal with only organization. So like my organization, they have taken one cloud from Amazon. Now that particular cloud will not be used by anybody. That particular space, that particular storage will be used by only and only critical. No third party or no other company will be using that particular cloud. So that will be a separate space for me. That will be a separate server for me, which I can access from anywhere. So the security for this particular cloud increases in that point of time, but the cost also increases with this. Then we have public cloud. So public cloud is something which is open to all, which is open for all as well. So like Gmail or Google Drive. Google Drive is a space which is open to all. Anybody can go to Google Drive and can upload their data over there. But then here we have a problem with the security. It's free, but the security issues are concerned. Also, your private cloud is deployed locally, but security is better, and they are deployed globally. Public clouds are deployed globally. Then we have hybrid. Hybrid clouds are mixture of your private cloud and public cloud. So hybrid cloud takes good qualities of your public cloud as well as your private cloud. Now, how it happens? Suppose like what we do, you and I, when I upload the lecture and when you download the lecture or when you view that lecture, that becomes a hybrid cloud. So I have bought a network. I have, oh, sorry, network, you know. I have bought a space, cloud space. Over there, I'm uploading some lectures for you guys. Right now, I am sharing that link, sharing that cloud with you so that you can also view that lecture for yourself. But I don't provide you such authorities that you can make any changes into that, right? But over here on my end, I can make changes into that. So that becomes a hybrid cloud, so that I can also use it in an organization, for an organization, and I can also provide access to the person who is not a part of the organization. So for you it becomes public, for me it's a private. So now you can access that cloud, you can see what all things I have allowed you to see, and you can see that, right? That's your hybrid cloud. Then you have community cloud. Now also hybrid cloud is not that much expensive than private cloud, but not totally free like your public cloud. Also the security is also fine. Then you have community cloud. Now community cloud is something where there is one cloud and there are different organizations, or same organizations but different departments have been made for that. Now suppose there's a, like, I'll give you a layman example. There are three small companies. One company have 10 employees, another company have 15 employees, and third company has 20 employees. Now they'll not buy any server, right? They'll take cloud on rent. Now they want to take cloud on rent, but clouds are very costly right now. They cannot afford private cloud. What they'll do, they'll say that I need a space of 50 GB. Okay, just an example. I need a space of 50 GB. You give me some space, and you can ask any other cloud also, any other organization also, that they can share that space with me. So you have a total like suppose you have a hard disk. Okay, that's of 1 TB hard disk. Now you go to your friend, you tell your friend, okay, I've got this hard disk. What we can do, you pay me half of the hard disk and you can use 50 GB of the space, I'll use 50 GB of the space, right? And both of you makes your different folders, log that folders, and anytime you want to use it, you put your data in your space and he'll put data on his space. But you will be only able to use 50 GB of data, and your friend will only be able to use 50 GB of data. There will be total privacy in your part, there will be total privacy in his part. That is something your community cloud. Then you have categories of cloud computing services. There are different categories in the cloud computing services. First is your IaaS. IaaS is your infrastructure as a services. Now, infrastructure as a services basically means that total all the infrastructure you can make it on your cloud. Like you can do each and everything on your cloud, whatever you feel like doing. So you can, if you want to host a website, you can host a website. If you want to download any software and you want to use that software, you can do that. If you want to make any web application over your cloud, you can do that. If you want to analyze your data on the cloud, you can do that. If you want to upload Java over there and you want to run JavaScripts and you want to test that and you want to do coding online, you can do that. So all these activities you can do on your infrastructure as a services. So this cloud is not provided by everybody. Amazon provides this cloud. So you have different services your different company provides you for that particular cloud. So Amazon and Windows Azure provides you these services. Then how do you deploy it? Deploy it basically, how do you make this particular service work? So all you need is a data center, physical plant or building. Like you need a space where you can put the server. Then all you need is do all the networking part, and you need to deploy firewalls and security for that particular storage area, and you need a server and a storage area for that. Then you have PaaS, platform as a service. Now platform as a service basically means that, like you download, if you want to suppose do coding. Okay, now how do you do coding? You need a software for that. If suppose you want to learn R language, Java language, .NET language, any language you want to learn, you need a software for that where you can type coding and then you can see the result console to see the result, right? But what we can do, instead of downloading it in your laptop, you can download that on a cloud, and anywhere in the world with any laptop you can do that just by visiting a cloud. How you do that? There's a website for that, not this one. Okay. So if you have ever seen this website, DataCamp, have you ever seen to this website, DataCamp? So this is a website where you can learn about data, where you can learn coding for data. So if you want to do data analysis and you should know coding for that, yeah, you can do Python also. You can learn Python also on datacamp.com. Now how it works. So this is all they are working on a cloud. So suppose this is a simple coding 3 plus 4. Okay, I'll just restart the session. Okay, this is simple coding which says 3 plus 4, the answer is 7. When I'll run that code, it give me an answer 3 plus 7, 3 plus 4 is 7. Now, if I want to learn this particular language, R language, this is R language. I need to download R language. I need to download the various files for that. I need to set up R, and then anytime I want to learn R, or I want to practice R, or I want to make any program on R, I'll have to start R. I need my laptop for that, and I'll have to do each and everything, and then I can save it, and then I can use it later on. Now suppose I forgot my laptop at home and I go to US. Now I need my laptop because I want to study R, or I want to do any kind of activity over R. Then I need to have another laptop. I need to again install R, do each and everything, right? Instead of that, what I can do, I can buy a cloud space, and I can perform, I can take platform as a service over there on rent with very minimum amount, and over there I can run R, and I can use R from anywhere in the world. I have 50 employees. I'll just give them this particular cloud. 50 employees will be able to use Java or .NET or whatever service they want to use. They can do that. Got it? That is what your platform as a service is. Now, but thing is that it has a risk, your data leakage and your sensitive data exposure. So suppose if you are working on a particular project, now the data is with your cloud only, right? Now data is with the cloud, so maybe they'll take the data, or generally they'll not take the data, but yeah, there's a trust issue. Then they might leak your data, or any third person who hacks on your account or on that particular service or cloud service, they might leak your data. So that's the issue. That's the only issue we have with the cloud. Then you have software as a services. Now, software as a services says that any kind of software which you want to learn, which you want to run, actually, you can run it over there. So like you have CRM, client management relation, CRM, client relationship management. So we have different CRMs for different clients, or you have your HR portal. So you can open your HR portal from anywhere in the world, anywhere on any device. So suppose I want to open my portal, my HR portal on my laptop, so I can open it at home also, I can open in office also, I can open where I am, I can open that HR portal for me. So for me, I can see all my details in that. I can see my salary slip, I can see my how many leaves I have taken, how many leaves are left. So I can open that particular portal anywhere. So that portal is a software. That software is hosted on a cloud server. Due to that, I am able to see each and everything from anywhere in the world. So that is one of the services which is being provided by the cloud. Then you have desktop as a services. This is one of the very amazing services provided by your clouds. What it says that like you make virtual machines, like you know what are virtual machines, virtual desktops. Now suppose how it works basically. If you have ever heard of Citrix, have you ever heard of Citrix? Okay, so Citrix is a company, also a software, also a website. What you can do, you open a Citrix, okay, you log in into your Citrix. This is only provided by your organizations. You cannot have Citrix at your home generally. You don't have. So what they will do, they'll make a virtual Windows for you, virtual Kali for you. Whatever you need, you just demand them. So suppose I want a virtual desktop, which is of Windows for me. So basically it will be like same this laptop, same you see all the things, but it will be virtual. Virtual means that it will everything, each and everything, each and every file will be on the cloud. What I'll do, I'll open this Citrix website. I'll logged in. As soon as I logged in, this desktop will open for me because I have taken desktop as a services on the cloud. So they'll provide me all these services. What like basically they'll provide me a laptop, a virtual laptop, a virtual Windows they'll provide me. So whatever I'll do, I can do that. I can save my files. I can do whatever kind of activity I want to perform. Now I can increase the space of my virtual machine. I can decrease, depends upon how much space I require. Because it's virtual, cloud has to provide me. I can say, okay, increase 50 GB for me. They'll increase 50 GB for me. All I have to do is just pay them. So this will be kind of a desktop for me. Now, when I log out, my desktop will go. I'm logged out of my desktop. It will be a plain screen then. Now, I can open that screen from anywhere in the world. So I don't have to carry my laptop, nothing else. All I need is a machine or a laptop where I can log in into the Citrix. That's all. So in my organization, last to last organization, we had this particular thing in our organization. We had Citrix. So we had desktops, not laptops in my organization. So what we used to do, we had no fixed seats where you will sit. You sit anywhere. All you need to do is log into Citrix, put in your credentials, and your desktop will open for you then and there. As soon as you lock your laptop, you will be logged out of the Citrix. And when you logged in again, the same desktop will open for you as you left it. So generally, all your BPOs, all your companies where you're required, you have lots of data. At that point of time, to secure your data or to not invest too much amount in your hard drive and your hardware, generally organizations are switching to DOS, desktop as a services. Then you have CAS, communication as a services. So communication as a services is the same as your software as a services. Why? Just the difference is that in CAS, no, only communication software are being included. Like communication softwares are like your voice over internet protocol, or like you might have received these days some calls from your election people who are standing in the election. So they might you might receive a call, नमस्कार मैं अरविंद केजरीवाल बोल रहा हूँ, मुझे ही वोट देके जिताना, or anything from BJP or anything from Congress party you might have heard, if you have heard any time. Or when you call to your customer care services, what do you hear first? Welcome to Vodafone or welcome to Airtel. For continuing English, press 1. हिंदी में जानकारी के लिए 2 दबाएं. Or for this particular information, you press this button. For this information, you press this button, like that. Right? How do you hear this particular? So all this data, no, they are already stored on they have taken a cloud, and that particular information is stored over a communication as a services. They have taken this particular service from a cloud. From there it works. Got it? Got the services, what all services you can do over a cloud? I hope I'm not making you bore. Okay, great. Then that's great. Okay. Then we have benefits of a cloud. So same benefits which you can think of. Like one is flexibility. There is always a flexibility. Sorry. Okay. So there is always a flexibility. You can use your cloud as you want to. You want to add some services, you want to delete some services, you want to upgrade the services, you want to degrade the services, you want to decrease the space, you want to increase the space, whatever you want, you can do that. There's a flexibility your clouds provides you. If you don't have clouds, you have hardwares, you cannot do that with the hardwares. If you want more space, then you need to buy more hardwares, which invest you require to invest more money, more time. And if your employees are decreasing, you will have to sell those hardwares, which will you will not prefer, because next day if your employees are increasing, then again you'll have to buy those hardwares. So that's the flexibility we have with the cloud. Then availability. From anywhere in the world, you can have the availability of the data on the cloud. All you need is a good internet connection and a device. Third is backup and recovery. So regarding backup, you don't have to worry about it. Your cloud service company will take care of it. They'll do all the backup for you. If in any case they'll lose the backup, they lose your data, it's their headache to do the recovery of the data. Then you have increased collaboration. So increased collaboration basically means if you want to increase the particular contract or particular services from the cloud. So if you're right now taking one services, then you can take more services from the cloud. Mobility. Mobility is basically you can access the cloud from anywhere in the world. So mobility already defines that mobile, that which is moving. So cloud is not something which is moving actually. Mobility basically means you can access it from anywhere only by using internet. Then you have cost saving. Cost saving is, as I told you, you don't have to invest so much in the hardware. All you need to is pay rent and take all the same facilities which you will pay more money, and you can use that same facility on rent purpose. So it's same like when you have to buy a house, you have to invest 1 crore or 2 crore to buy a house, but same house you can take on rent with 15,000, 20,000, 30,000 on rent per month. It's same thing. Then you have automatic software integration. Like all you need to tell your cloud service department that you need this particular software, make it this way, and I need it by this particular time, and they'll do it for you. Improve security. So your cloud companies make sure that the security of their cloud is good. Otherwise, other organizations will not go to them, not take their services, because the security is good. That's why organizations go to them, organizations take their services. So they have to make sure that your data is secure. Okay. Then you have competitiveness. So competitiveness basically means over here that your guys, just a second, I'm receiving a call, just a second. Sorry guys, actually it was an important call, I had to take it. Okay. So then we have competitiveness. So competitiveness basically relates with your security only. So competitive, like right now we provide this much security. So later on, if you will pay more, they'll provide you more security. So that's the deal you have to make with the cloud uh, service provider. That kind of security they are providing you. Okay. Then we have different tools for providing security to the cloud. So till now, what we studied was that what is a cloud and what are the services provided by the cloud and what are the benefits and disadvantages of keeping a cloud. Okay. Now, providing the security to the cloud is a different thing. Now, if we have a cloud, generally security is already provided by a cloud service department or cloud service provider. So suppose Amazon, Google, Microsoft, IBM, they are providing you a cloud. So it's obvious that they'll also provide you the security. But the thing is that that security they are providing, do you trust that security or not? Okay, suppose you don't trust the security, so you need to deploy your own security to the cloud. To deploy your own security or you increase the security. If you want to increase the security, you can tell Amazon or any third party, sorry, you can tell your cloud computing service provider that increase the security and pay them some money. So that is very, very costly. Okay. So to decrease the cost of that, we came up with third party security. So third party security deals with your particular cloud computing service provider, and then they allow the third party to provide security for your data, and they'll also keep check on the cloud computing service provider. So third party is there who will take care of your Amazon cloud as well, that nobody's doing anything from Amazon, as well as from any particular hacker, that nobody hacks your data, nobody, your data don't get leaked or your data don't get tampered. Vulnerability standards for cloud. Actually, no, taking care of the cloud is totally different. Okay, so it's a different, actually different course for that. So you don't have any particular security. How do we say that? So if you want to learn how do we actually work with the cloud, then that's a different course. That's not something which you're learning right now. So what we are all, doing over here are, so vulnerability, yes, we do have vulnerability standards for that. That vulnerability standards are same as your web server vulnerability standards. The one you will study or you have studied in your web application, sorry, web server security, same vulnerabilities you have in the cloud. Okay. Plus now what you have to do is we need to deploy the security for the cloud. Now, either you can tell your cloud service provider that, okay, increase my security, take the money. Or if you don't want to give them the money or you don't trust their security, you want a third person to take care of that security, third party. So we have different companies for that, different organizations who will provide security over your cloud. So one is your Cloud Passage Hello. This one will provide the security for your cloud. So this is how it looks like. Okay, then one you have Dom9. Okay, so we'll do a practical with Dom9. Dom9 is an organization, is a company who provides security for your cloud. So if we have cloud over Amazon or Microsoft Azure, or you have cloud over Google. Okay, so Dom9 will provide you security on these three clouds. Now, how do we do that? You open Dom9 for you and logged in into, not, don't open it right now. Just look for the practical first. Okay, so, and Amazon. and log into the Amazon. Amazon takes 1 rupees for you for an year to make an account. It will give you a little bit of space and you can upload anything over there. Like you upload things on Google Drive, same way you can upload things over here. Okay. Now, I want to provide Amazon Cloud. This is my Amazon Cloud. I don't trust Amazon. I want to give security to Amazon through Dom9. Okay. Dom9 will give you 15 days trial that you can see. This is how I work. And later on, after 15 days, you pay me money, the kind of security you want. So we'll connect these two accounts. We'll provide security to Amazon Cloud through Dom9. Got it? Got my point what we are going to do? Okay. How do you do that? You just open Dom9, log into Dom9, very easy, just a website. Same way, you open an Amazon account, pay them rupees 1 and wait for 24 hours to 36 hours. They'll take their time and then you can log into the account. Okay, it will take around 24 hours or 36 hours to do that. After you're done with that, you have to now connect your AWS account, which is your Amazon Web Server account, with your Dom9. When you log into a Dom9 account, this is how it looks like. Okay. Now I want to add my Amazon account over here, or if you want your Azure account or you want to add your Google account, you can do that. Now I'll add my Amazon account. I'll click over here. It will ask me what kind of protection mode I want to perform. One is monitor mode, second is your full protection mode. Now obviously I'll go for full protection mode. I click on get start. Now it will ask me to perform some steps. Which are these steps? I need to perform these steps. Now it says that log into your AWS console, which is your Amazon Web Server console. So this is your Amazon Web Server console, which I am already logged in. Okay. After I logged in, click on the service and select IAM service. So this is the service over here, services. Okay. So if I'll not want to click on the services, I can just go down and I can just look for IAM, which is your identity access management. And here we have IAM. So I'll click on IAM. Now says that click on IAM, select policies and click on create policies button. Go to the policies and click on create policy button. Okay. Then select JSON tab, copy and paste this document. Select JSON tab. So we'll delete this, whatever we have in JSON tab, and we'll paste it. Now, from where I got this data? I got this data from here. Copy and paste this policy document. So over here, if you'll go here, just click on it. It will copy and paste that particular data, and you can just paste it over there. Then click on review policy. So if you go down, you have review policy. Now, name the policy DOM9 read only policy. So this policy is for read only. You can just copy it and paste. In description, you can write anything. Go down on create policy. Okay, this policy already exists because I was already showing this particular. Okay, just a second. Let me delete the policies before I'll continue. Yeah, I was doing this practical before as well, so that's why it's showing you this policy already exists. Okay, so we'll create a policy, JSON tab, delete everything, copy this document, paste it, review policy, give the name of the policy DOM9 read-only policy. So each and every steps are written over here. You don't have to get confused, neither you need to remember anything, because we just need to follow the steps. That's all. Okay. Once this is done, click again on create policy, select JSON tab, copy and paste this policy. Then we'll again create a new policy. We'll go to the JSON tab. We'll again paste something and review policy. Now, the name of this policy is DOM9 write policy. Right click, copy, DOM9 write policy. This is again, you write anything in the description and create policy. Okay, DOM9 write policy has been created. Click on next. So here you have next. Now, click on roles and create a new role. Select the role type, another AWS account. Under that options, mark the required external ID. So you click on roles. Okay, and you have to click on create roles. Before that, so this was role I created before. So I'll create a new role. In that it says that click on another AWS account. Another AWS account. I click on that. Under that, I need to tick on required external ID. Required external ID. Okay. Enter the following account ID. Paste. External ID. And next permission. Next permission, right? Now, select the following policies. Security audit. Paste. Look for security policy. Click on that. Amazon access policy. Select that. Then DOM9 read-only policy. Select that. And last one, DOM9 write policy. Copy it and paste it. And click on next review. Next review. Now, here it asks for the role name. Select role name. With your choice, you can put the role your choice, but DOM9 Connect makes sense. Click on create role. Now I'll put the paste it and create role. Now it has created a role for you. If you'll click on this particular role, you can see you have role ARN over here. So if you go back, you say that on the search box, go for your role name and copy the role ARN. You copy this role ARN and fill it over here in the DOM9 and click on finish. So as soon as you click on finish, you have now made sure that your Amazon web server cloud is secured with DOM9 services. Now your account is all Amazon is already providing one some services over your cloud, some security over your cloud. Enable to add account, one validation error detected, value DOM9 at role 9 failed to setting constant member have at least greater than or less than equal 20 word length. So this way you can deploy DOM9 security over your Amazon account. So this is your Amazon account. Now anytime if even Amazon tries to do anything on your account, your DOM9 will protect that. Got it? So I don't know why this error is coming out, but this is the way, because maybe I'm been doing it for like 2 3 times. I've already deployed it. Maybe that's why it's creating an issue. Got it? How to do that? You understood the steps? I hope I didn't bore you. Simranjit, did you understand? Did you understood? Okay, great. So this way you can just buy, you can purchase an Amazon account. Okay, Amazon server. You can buy it for 1 rupees, and then you can set a security for yourself on Dom9. But Dom9 service is no, it's only free only for like 15 days. You cannot do much. Otherwise, you'll have to pay a good amount. So basically, this is for the big organizations, those who require it. Is not for some small scale business. You can also do it for small scale business. Basically, you cannot do it for your own services. If you are alone and you want to secure your data, you can secure it in another manner as well. Okay, so cloud service providers. So we have different service providers for cloud. So as we discussed about IaaS services, PaaS services, software as a services, platform as a services, infrastructure as a services. These services are not provided with all the clouds. So different clouds provide different services. Like Amazon is best for infrastructure services. Your Google is best for software and platform as a services. Your Microsoft is best for your infrastructure as well as your software as a services. So these are few of your cloud service providers who provides you clouds. If we take third party service with Amazon provide guarantee after some security issues. Who provide you guarantee for security issues? Amazon or a third party? Dom9. Yeah. Amazon also provides you the security, and Dom9 will also provide you security. It's like, suppose you are in your, both will provide you. So if you are in your society, you don't trust security guards of your society, you'll be hiring your personal bodyguard, right? Now wherever you will go, your bodyguard will be with you, but inside the house you hired him for the house. So there will be a security outside your house, there will be security in front of your gate as well. So anytime any attacker comes, you cannot blame on anyone, any both of them, that you guys didn't protected me. Both the people, both the guards are trying to protect you. But if the attackers are strong, then you cannot blame anybody, right? But over here, deals have been done. Then depends upon what kind of deal has been done. So any attack is there, then but you have security. Both the security, both will provide you the good security. Got it? Great. Then you have limitations with cloud. What are the limitations? Security and privacy. You provide how much security? It's not in your hand at the end of the day. You cannot deploy firewalls and all the things. So you don't have any idea. Anytime any hacker hacks one cloud, he'll be able to have access on the other clouds as well. Limited control and flexibility. Limited control basically means that you don't have any rights to update your software. You have to totally depends upon the cloud service provider. They'll do everything for you, but they'll do on their time, not on your time. Downtime, I hope you understand what is a downtime. Anytime their services are not working because of any issue, if their servers are getting upgraded or their servers are not working, they don't have electricity, they don't have internet, at that point of time there will be a downtime. You will not be able to use your services at that point of time until and unless their services comes back to the normal mode. Till then you'll have to wait, and you will not be able to work basically. Then vulnerability to attack. anytime any attackers attack over there, you will not be the one to save it. Even if you get to know, your cloud computing service providers are the one who will take care of that attack. You are not the one who will take care of that attack. Then cloud computing costs. Then anytime you take clouds, you'll have to pay rent for that. That's pretty costly. So that's why it's generally, if you compare it with buying the hardware and taking cloud on rent, taking cloud on rent is cheaper than buying hardware and taking care of it. Okay, then that will be all for this particular cloud computing. So did you understood what is cloud, what are the services provided by the cloud, and how to deploy security over cloud? These three things are actually important. So if you're working in the field of cloud, then how to provide security, generally you don't actually do anything related to that. If any inside a company you have clouds, you actually take third party security, or you tell the service provider, okay, take extra money, provide more security for that. You don't have to deal with that. It's like you just have to manage with them on call or on phone, like that. You don't have to do anything with them. Yeah, they do that. Any question in that?